Well, today is the big day, the day you've been waiting for. Your four rich uncles have had your inheritance in a safe place until it was the right time, and that time is now. But first, let's see what your uncles are up to. There's Uncle Charles, the rich businessman that has made millions on the stock market. He loves to play golf at the country club and take exotic safari trips. He is actually on one today. Then there is Uncle Jimmy, the sports nut. He played professional tennis until he got tennis elbows so bad that he couldn't even scratch his nose anymore. But after his retirement, he opened up a chain of sports bars and is making a load of money. Right now, he's at the Open watching the ladies' finals. You can't forget Uncle Frank. He is a hard-working, blue-collar man. He spent many a year in construction and loved to spend Friday nights at his brother's sports bar, hitting on the women. He actually hit it rich, playing the lottery, but still goes in and works every day, which is where he is today. And lastly, and maybe leastly, is good old Uncle Murphy. He is your favorite uncle. Maybe just because he, isn't quite like the others. Murphy was a record producer in the 60s and 70s and produced many #1 hits. He made millions and is a ton of fun. You know that saying, there's always one in every family? Well, that's true here, and Murphy is obviously that one. He's a little hazy, and that's an understatement. He got arrested in Vegas, and no one is quite sure why, except his other brothers. You've heard some bizarre stories about it, but I guess what happens in Vegas really stays in Vegas. Murphy also has a German Shepherd named Ringo, and he was named after, you guessed it, Ringo Starr, the drummer for the Beatles. Murphy thinks Ringo is blind because he won't do anything he wants him to do. But really, it's so obvious that Ringo isn't blind. Ringo is just smarter than Murphy. So he tricks him into thinking he is blind to get more treats. And it works! Murphy has gone so far as to teach Ringo Braille by putting dog treats in the Braille box. Ringo just loves this. The brothers also have a side that not many are aware of. When they all get together and turn a few up, they go into survivalist mode. Yes, they are doomsday preppers, and they are very obsessive about it. They each have a prepper room, and the rooms are about as easy to get into as it would be Fort Knox. It just so happens that your fortune is in Murphy's prepper room. And why not? It is one of the safest places around, after all. For some strange reason, well, probably just because the others are busy and traveling, the uncles gave their part of your fortune to Murphy to keep. So all you have to do is go with Uncle Murphy to the prepper room and get the fortune that each uncle left you. You have never been in his room, and no one can get in except Murphy, because he hired a security company to verify his identity. He has even gone so far as to tell them an hour before he is going into this room as a precaution because of identity fraud. We aren't sure how this would help with that, but hey, it's Murphy! So he called them and told them that he's going in, so be prepared. All you need to do is go to his place and head in with him. But you know Murphy's Law, don't you? Well, it's the old saying, what can go wrong will go wrong at the worst possible time. And it applies right now. You have just arrived at Murphy's and have discovered he's dead! Oh, that's just horrible. Your beloved Uncle Murphy. But he really wanted you to have his fortune. And this is the only opportunity to get in the prepper room. Ever. He willed the entire contents of the prepper room to his survivalist group, Prairie Dog Preppers Inc., and they will come in and take it all. They are the only ones that can get in after today. Oh, what to do! But wait, you could... No, that would be awful. I mean, I suppose you could get Uncle Murphy's body ready and try to trick the security company into letting him in. Yes! Yes, you could! He would want that. So your task is this. Get Uncle Murphy dressed and present him to the security camera to get them to open the door. Make sure he's dressed right or they won't buy it. If you get in, you're rich! If not, well, you could get your mugshot. And just for help, here's a picture of Murphy in his usual outfit of choice when he enters the prepper room. Don't waste time. You only have an hour.